Alright, as I was saying in the last video, or part one of this video, the trades got denied. That was probably a big annoyance to NBA 2K12 for the PSP. So, another thing that was bad about this game probably was the fact that you couldn't do all the moves you wanted to, like the tutorial system. Again, I think they cut it out, so it was pretty annoying. And what I did like about this game was Join Challenge, which is the fact that in Join Challenge you could play all those 10 games and then you can go My Join, and My Join you would take a rookie join and go back to the current NBA and say, what would have happened if he was on the Lakers? What would have happened if he was on the Bulls again? What would happen if he was on the Heat with LeBron, Wade, and Bosh? What would happen? It would be probably one of the greatest things ever to see what would really happen. So this was probably their best game out of all these games. They did improve over these 3 years. They did improve, I'm not going to lie. They did improve. So now, after this, we're going to go and we're going to talk about what they need to do to keep NBA 2K on top. So we're talking NBA 2K13 improvements / enhancements. Now, all 4 of these games, I brought out all 4 of these games because all 4 of these games have one aspect of them that's probably going to make NBA 2K13 the best. So we're going to bring out NBA Live. Now, NBA Live had probably the crappiest graphics ever, crappiest thing ever, but it had sound gameplay. And when I say sound gameplay, were players running out of bounds? Were players passing to people out of bounds? Or players throwing the ball at the backboard? No, they weren't doing any of this. They were staying in bounds. Yes, the graphics looked crappy, the shots looked crappy, all of this, but it was a pretty good gameplay. You still wouldn't be running out of bounds. It would still be a strong game, and that's what 2K needs to take from Live's mistake in the PlayStation Portable. Make sure that game you have is going to be stable. I do not want me to pass the ball and then the computer says, let me run out of bounds with it 50 seconds left on the clock when you could have got it quick too. That's probably a big annoyance. So NBA Live, take that from Live. Take it and increment it into your 13, and you probably have a better game. And then 10, we have, and if you guys didn't notice, in 11 and 12, they took out the customization features, which is the shoes and stuff, which, you know, probably is a big man. I want to see LeBron wearing his signature shoe during the season. I want to see Kobe wearing his signature shoes. I want to see Wade wearing the signature shoe. Bring back those signature graphics that everyone likes, just not the crappy blotchy ones you gave to us in 2K10. Take that from this game, and it'll be better for 2K13. For 2K11, make sure that you take the tutorial system. Make sure that, yes, it was not good at all. The tutorial system was not good, but make sure you add moves or make the tutorial system better so that when you do a tutorial system, it does help you get better in this game. Take that from this game. And then just take my player from this game and improve on it. Make the player sit on the bench for his first rookie game. Make you have a little pre-interviews, maybe a PDA that, you know, you can get, you know, pre-draft interviews with, or this coach says, I want to draft you, or whatever. You get calls from different teams or whatever. And you need to make sure you trade because you're denied. Sometimes not every team in the NBA wants you at all. Like, there should be an interest bar that will show you how or what teams are interested in you. Just add more signature moves, really. Add more signature gameplay. Make sure you cut out all the glitches for 2K13. I do not like players running out of bounds. I do not like them tossing the ball at the back, or I don't like anything. And a big thing is make sure you add the play system. The play system is probably the most annoying thing ever, because for the plays don't work at all. A pick and roll does not work. Picks don't work. Nothing works, and there's nothing to follow. If you say, I'm calling a 3-point CF curl, you can't follow anything. There's no guidelines on the floors or anything like there would be on the PlayStation 3 telling you where to go, how to play the play, how to make the basket. I want that in this game, hopefully, if you guys can squeeze in there, because it's important. I want a play system that works, and probably I want players to move a little bit more realistically. I want them to be sliding against the floor. I want real post-up moves. Like, I do not want players just turning around, literally spinning around, traveling, and just dunking on people they normally wouldn't dunk on in the NBA. I do not want players like center hitting threes. Like in this game, I'm not going to lie, everyone cheeses from three-point line, and you know it. Ilgauskas can hit threes, Udonis Haslem can hit threes, everyone can hit threes in this game. That's probably what's the annoying thing in this game, because LeBron, I was doing my player mode, LeBron had the highest three-point percentage in the NBA, and you know that's crap. He's a great player, but he can't shoot threes for nothing. Another thing that you need to make sure you add in this game is probably a sound modes. Like, for example, make sure in my player you add an association tablet like you did in 2K11. 2K11, yes, people said, oh, you just took association and said that you can't use any other player besides the player you made, which was pretty stupid, but I did like the association bar because it was showing what's happening in the other teams. It showed me, oh, this guy got injured. Watch out for this team, or Dwight Howard got injured, or LeBron got injured, or Kobe just dropped 50 to play his team in the playoffs. That is stuff to know. And a big thing to end this game is make sure that you can save your playoffs and lead, because what will happen is that I'll have to shut off my PSP if I'm not playing my playoffs, and then sometimes my PSP is acting crazy or annoying me or whatever, and I'll turn back on, 2K will restart stuff, and then I'll have to redo the playoffs over and over again, and that's probably a big annoyance. So make sure that you will be able to make me save the playoffs in this game. Make sure that you just make a sound game. Make a game that you would give to a real gamer. Make a game that you would give to a real gamer. It's important, and if you work on it, I honestly think that you guys can still bring out what the best 2K has for the PlayStation Portable, and it's possible. You just guys need to strive for it and reach for it, because this game has a lot of things. I also want All-Star Weekend here. Yes, I was happy that I could play in the All-Star game, but I want to be able to play in the Rising Stars game. I want to be able to do all that. I want to be able to have my own shooting form, maybe. Let me choose from shooting forms. Let me have little endorsements in my player mode. I want to have endorsements. I want to be able to, make my own shoe and have people sell it and buy it and stuff. That would probably be a great addition to NBA 2K13 for the PlayStation Portable. So you really want to add that in there. And I'm not saying this just for me. I'm saying this for the whole PlayStation Portable world, for every single person that feels that they can't be at home on a PS3 or on an Xbox 360, but they love 2K, they love all the teams, and they just want your experience on the go, and they want to have it in their pocket, and they're like, 2K, you can do better than this. I've seen you do better, you can do better than this. So please do not disappoint us, 2K. You know that we PlayStation Portable gamers are important. We still are important, and we don't want you to forget how important we are to the community gaming, because if you guys can hit portable gamers, that'll be a big deal. And also on another note, the PlayStation Vita, you guys need to get a game out on there. It's very important.